Okay. Chapter 4, Algebra 1, practice test, number 12 and 13. Flip it and smack it. We got to find the equation of a line that goes through these 2 points. Okay? The equation of a line that goes through these 2 points. So I have to find the slope, and I have to find the y-intercept. I need m and I need b, right? Those are what I need. I needed it on the last 3, right? I need m and b. Okay? So, remember, to find the slope, m is equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 divided by x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Or, flip it, smack it. Or you might want to stack it and smack it. Okay?
That's for you.
Okay. Thank you. So, notice how it's the y is over the x and the y over the x. That's all we're doing. I'm stacking it so that this y is over this x. So I have 4 over 6. And so I have 8 over 2. And when you smack something, it's negative. If I smack my baby's hand from going towards the plug-in, right? It's to make her do something positive. Don't grab a plug. Okay? If I smack my baby's hand for trying to give me a hug, that's kind of make a negative, right? Now she's not going to want to hug me anymore. So, a negative makes a negative positive, and the negative makes a positive a negative. It's real simple. So I smack each of these, and that is my slope. Okay? 4 minus 8. What is 4 minus 8? Minus 4. What is 6 minus 2? Well, that's 4. What is 4 into 4? 1. Negative and a positive make a negative. So it's negative 1. So m equals negative 1. This is the same problem now as you had before. You have the slope, right? And you have a point. You just got to choose one. I'm going to choose the first one. Why not? Okay? So, I'm going to choose the first one and plug it into y equals mx plus b. So y is 4 equals m, which is negative 1, times x, which is 6, plus b. Negative 1 times 6 is negative 6 plus b equals 4. Then I'm going to add 6 to both sides. It's always the opposite. Plus 6 plus 6. 10 equals b. I have b, I have m. And I just plug it in. Y equals x. M is negative 1. B is plus 10. Done. Easy. All day. Same thing for 13. Help me out with flipping it. If I flip this, what goes on the bottom, what goes on the top? 4 and 7 would be on the bottom. So 6 and negative 4. So which one of these is on top? Which one's on bottom? 1 is on top. 7 on bottom. Okay. Where do I smack it? Top? Like here? Here? No. Okay. Oh, no, where? Alright, so this is where my story comes up. I tell my daughter, okay, if you don't know where to smack someone, because you got to flip and smack it, right? Someone grabs you from behind, you're going to flip and smack them. So where's she going to flip and smack somebody? She's going to flip around. She's really tiny. She's going to punch him in the throat.
The top.
At the top. Where? In the center? Did I say the ear? No, I said the throat. In the middle. And she's going to kick him in the groin. Or punch him in the groin.
The bottom.
The bottom. Did I say the hip?
The middle.
I said the middle. Okay? That's slow. Okay? So we got 6 minus 1. What is 6 minus 1?
5.
Yep. What is negative 4 minus 7? That's a hard one. Negative 4 minus 7. Let me put it in terms you might understand. You owe me $4. Now you owe me 7 more. How much do you owe me? 11. You negative 11. You owe me 11. Let's say it another way. You need $4. But then you realize you're going to need 7 more. You need 4 and you need 7. You're going to need 11. You're negative 11. If you're negative 4 and then you're negative 7, you're going to be total a negative of 11. Does that make sense? Okay? That's your M. We need M and B. Which one do you want to use? The first one or the second one? Which point? It doesn't matter. However, Teddy, which one's the best one?
I wasn't paying attention, but the smallest one.
The smallest one?
Yeah.
So, first or second? Which one would you use?
Probably use that mid one.
Why?
Because it's positive.
Because it's positive. Yes. Because if you plug in negatives, we already saw that was a little bit tough for us, right? So why plug in a negative if we don't have to? So let's grab the one that's not negative and plug it in. Y equals mx plus b. We have x and y here. So y is 1. M is negative 5 over 11. X is 7. B is B. Now this one came up pretty nasty, didn't it? 7 over 1. 7 times 5 is negative 35. 1 times 11 is 11 equals 1 plus B. We always got to add the opposite, right? So what's the opposite of negative 35 over 11? Well, 35 over 11, right? But when I add that to 1, it's kind of hard to do. I got to change one of them. And I like to just change the fraction. How many times does 11 go into 35? 3. how many left over? So 3 times 11 is 33. How many's left over? From 33 to 35. How many's left over? 2. 2 is left over the 11. And we're just adding that. So what is 3 and 2 11ths added to 1? How much would that be? 3 and 2 11ths plus 1. 3 and 2 11ths plus 1.
What?
3 and 2 11ths plus 1.
3 plus 2 11ths plus 1.
Okay? Think of it like this. If I had 3 1/2 and I added 1 to it, how much would I have?
4 1/2.
Yeah. So if I have 3 and 2 11ths and I added 1 to it, how much would I have?
4 and 2 11.
That's it. Okay? Don't be scared of it. It's okay. It's really easy. It's really easy. 1 and 3 is 4 and 2 11ths. That's it. That is B. This is M. Y equals X. Right? What goes in front of the X? Negative 5 11ths. Plus 4 and 2 11ths. And that's as hard as it gets. That's hard. But that's as hard as it gets.